G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into the Dice with That toy review. This time it's not a rant, this is actually going to be a toy review. And you know why? I've just suddenly calmed myself down again after I was quite heavily angry when I was doing the rant about Halloween 2022 versus Christmas of 2021. And if you want to see that video, or two videos more like, go ahead and click on the link down below though. Okay? You know, in the description down below though, you find those two links. Okay, so anyways, let me just go ahead and grab the webcam, because I know we're going to be doing some sort of toy review. And yes, today's weather, wow, it doesn't look very wintry to me. It looks something out of October, maybe springtime I suppose, maybe early spring, late winter I suppose, like February. Whenever I think of global warming in February, it's always those freaking heat waves in February, or warm weather events in February that make it sort of strange. Into the milder weather of the UK, so yes, temperatures are going to be topping up to, unluckily enough, 13 degrees Celsius, which actually sounds lucky because for those who are haters for cold weather, this is the typical weather that you find in winter, which looks like that. I mean, just because we live in the UK doesn't exactly mean it always snows here. It's always that Gulf Stream that makes the UK so unusually warm and mild in winter, but also wet too. And that's these sort of, you know, weather events that make the UK quite prone to flooding in winter, as much as it does in summer. Well, more so I suppose, But anyways, because I'm a bit, you know, a bit slackish, I've got a single passenger train. Of course it's a Tony Claus here, 510, I think that's what it's called, that locomotive, pulling a very single trio of passenger coaches along the way. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some more flip-up toys. I think I've actually got a lot of flip-up toys because I was just so busy. But yeah, it's going to be quite a very interesting toy review, I suppose though. Just counting. We've got about 6 flip-up toys to review. Crikeys. Nearly got that train derailed, I suppose though, and I have to say, that's quite a hectic lot of paper toys I've been making so far. Okay, so how am I going to organise this? Yes, I'm going to start with these two here, the Penguin Couples themed toys. Of course, yes, I'm going to be starting with those, and then I'll be taking a look at those regular toys, which are just a couple of Origami toys. I think they're going to be Australian birds, so we're going to be starting with 2 of these first. First off, we're going to be taking a look at, oh no, the packaging is ripped at the start. Now I have to fix that packaging up, unfortunately. That was very bad of me, It's called the Flip Up Origami Christmas 2021 Penguin Couple. It costs about, I think both of them cost about £9.99. This one's called the Sound of Penguin Claus Post Christmas Grotto Clearance Presents 12 pack. What's the packaging? Oh no, that was not very good of me, Just starting up a toy review. Like that. Maybe I need to add some tape to the, you know, the packaging. I've basically ripped it by accident though, which is not very nice. But I do have a solution here. What I could do is pretty much add something that would help to look like if the packaging is completely and utterly stayed intact. I might as well add this. I might also add a bit of super glue. Yeah, that was a completely failed. Complete another fail by me, by just accidentally ripping the packaging itself. That wasn't very good of me, what a total fail it was. Anyways, I might rejuvenate these 2 pieces like so. I don't know why, but this toy review has turned into an absolute topsy-turvy of chaos. And really, you know, I'm just trying to fix packagings. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not really that type of person who tends to be quite destructive, unless if I'm quite angry though. But anyways, we've got the components starting to come up here. In fact, I just dumped them out, of course, though. Sorry if this video is getting a bit rough and ready, but there's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Looks like some sort of strange elf penguin, which has, you know what, basically has, I don't know what it is though, but I don't know what I'm saying here, because obviously that packaging just got ripped. Oh, curse me. I feel like I had enough, but it shouldn't be enough though, because that's the contents of what you get inside. Okay, I've got that penguin playing a bit of a freaking aeroplane. It's like some sort of weird stealth fighter plane with a great big rocket right over there, right in front of him. And I don't know what it is, but it's quite a very strange looking Christmas product. But anyways, I suppose that penguin might be interested into aeronautics, I suppose. We've got like a great big Christmas present. Obviously there's 2 box units here that look like Christmas presents and whatnot, but you know what, it's actually not too bad. And I might come in and show you what we've got. So red and yellow present, and we've also got this rocket here. It reminds me of the jetpack, adventure type jetpacks. Whenever I think of this rocket, it's in the same colour. Okay, marginally well, and all of the sides have all been nicely done. It looks quite nice and crisp. Well, it does look quite crisp though, but I suppose those bottom bits, they're not as great as the top though. But it looks quite good indeed. That rocket indeed. And you can even load your rocket inside and plonk the present in, or put the present like so. There you go. So this present's got like a rocket. Okay, and I'm also going to assemble this Santa Penguin. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! It's nearly the end of Christmas. Actually, it's Boxing Day, and thank God you came to my workshop, and I hope your Christmas was very merry to do. Well, I suppose if anyone's quite an angry consumer and would say like, nah, my Christmas wasn't bad, it was absolutely BS. I shouldn't say any words that link into swear words, but here you go, there's Santa Claus here, which looks like that, with this very weird beard. It looks like it's been dragged away by something, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like his wind's blown in the wind or whatnot. And I've also got this orange elf penguin. I think it's an elf penguin because we've got like an elf hat. Of course, yes, you can mix and match and swap the... Oh no, this pity. I have to say this video has actually gone totally and utterly wrong though. I don't know why. Maybe it's after the rant. I wasn't that confident enough though, well. Anyways, this video will go on well as time progresses. And we've also got this elf penguin, as I said earlier before. And man, I could tell what you could talk about many amazing things about these toys. And the best thing about these toys is that since they come with accessories, you can actually mix and match them. And you've also got this small present with a stealth fighter plane. I was originally going to be putting it with some sort of face in it, but I then rejected. Nah, I wouldn't suggest so. Because it's just, you know, way too teeny and tiny, I suppose, for a model like that. But it's just so nice, lavishly nicely detailed. But yeah, it's something. And you can also fit in this plane, even though this plane is a little bit big to be fitted in inside this present than what I actually expect. But there you go. Okay, so oddly enough, this looks totally and utterly awesome. Thinking about it though, Anyways, I'm just gonna put the components inside, obviously, and doesn't look too bad. I might as well grab those penguins, and I have to say I'm really sorry for the very rough and iffy start that I had at the moment here, because obviously I was talking about the UK winter, and luckily enough, and unfortunately and luckily enough, I've just ripped this packaging on purpose. How stupid of me. In fact, I need to write down the letter P better than that. Maybe. Anyways, go over there. Oh, there you go. It's quite local here. Okay, moving on along. We've got this very simple set. It's a Flip Up Origami Christmas 2021 Penguin Cookboard. Natural Fishing. Santa Hat Penguins 12 pack. £9.99 or £10. It's quite a very simplistic sort of design on the penguins and also the toy itself. Boy, I had some very strange looking toys coming into my area, and I have to say that this Cassiopeia EF510 train is so fast. Crikey, it's actually going immensely fast. Pulling 3 carriages, I suppose. There you go, we've got some penguins here. Looking all fairly nice, and some Santa hats as well. Okay, so let's start with this brown penguin first. I'll obviously say that brown is often associated with young penguins and whatnot though, eh? There's the other side of him as well. Okay, and there's his flippers too. The devil is in the detail. Looking all very, fairly nice I suppose. And very nice at times. I mean, it's not always perfect when you do them on pencil, but it does lift the look of the critter, I suppose, eh? And what I can do is I can also insert a Santa hat overall, though, even though the Santa hats are not as, well, crisp as I might thought, because there's a bit of sloppy splodginess on the red going on there. But nevertheless, it's just how flip-flop sort of works, though. It's not always perfect for a flip-flop company, but we always try our best. Here's our black penguin as well. If I do a size comparison, I've actually realised that the brown penguin is actually a bit taller than the black penguin. I would have never thought that this would be completely true. But nevertheless, you can also mix and match them as well. I mean, it does look quite small for a black penguin though. I would have rather made them black. I would have transferred the black colour to here rather than here, because it would have made total sense for brown penguins having a shorter, how would you say it, height than other coloured penguins. Like this green one here. He looks quite accurate. Okay, that's the other side of him as well. You know, it's funny, I'd definitely say it's either blue or green being the more common colours for penguins. It's very funny, we're getting a lot more green penguins and red penguins and also blue penguins than black or brown, which is quite funny if you ask me, eh? It's also got like very weird eyes on its face and whatnot. And since they're penguins, you can also give them fish, and which looks like that. Okay. Looking fairly nice, I suppose, eh? I think they are the same fish that are used in the Merry Fishmas product here, I suppose, eh? And what was the other one? I think there was another very similar product like this I've made back in September of 2021 when I first got into Penguin Club World in 2021. Didn't go there in 2020 because of the COVID pandemic, and also I've lost interest into it though. Back then, I think it was around, I think maybe July, maybe August, I can't really remember I suppose, eh, but it's something, and my fingertips and nails have gone dirty because I was doing stuff before. And last but by no means least, we've also got a blue penguin overall. We can't forget the blue one. Yay, that looks pretty fun, eh? And I mean, they look quite cute to be small, but strangely enough, it is quite strange having this brown penguin to be a little bit more taller than this black penguin there. I don't know why, maybe I'm seeing it in totally different ways. There you go, you can fit the hat in, and you can also fit in the fish. What does it do for you, eh? I think it's doing a fair bit for me, eh? There you go. It's doing quite well for me, eh? You can pretty much plonk with them. You can actually play with these guys in the water, I suppose, eh? But it looks nice. Fairly nice indeed. It's kind of like a downsized version of the standard product that I did in September of 2021. But nevertheless, it looks still quite nice, even though the Santa hat is a bit sloppy. One of the Santa hats are quite sloppy and rough nut being painted, I suppose, eh? And the black penguin being a bit shorter than the brown penguin. I don't know why. There you go, it's over there. Crikeys, I can't believe how many Christmas items I'm making. Well, let's move on to the birds. And we're going to be starting with this one here. It's a flip-up Origami Flapping Birds Australian Raven. It's Murderous, or Small Murderous Flock 5-pack. It costs about £3, which is fairly unusual for a product being sold like this. There's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Looks like you've got two Aussie ravens, which are squawking, or making eyeing sounds, like that. As a cawing or cawing, depending on what accent you sort of, use there, eh? Or how you pronounce the words. I suppose, oh yes. Oh yes, that is amazing. I'm so glad I can just pretty much bring in birds like this. Very similar to carrion crows, but yes, they've got black and white eyes, which is fairly recognisable indeed. I suppose these guys had a hard time on the heater, that's why I had to use like you know, freaking watercolors and whatnot, watercolor, you know, combinations and whatnot, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad. They have the name Australian Raven, which looks like that. Okay, nothing wrong with this toy. Looking fairly nice. Moving along here, this one looks totally black. It's quite funny that some of these birds have gone a bit hard and a bit... Oh, this one's pretty much playing hard to flap. Come on. I don't know what it is. That sometimes these birds, they can be quite troublesome to flap. Ah. What is wrong with this bird? Is it not flapping? Oh, come on, please, flap for me, please. Oh, that's strange. That's a bit... That doesn't look good, eh? Maybe I have to fold it. I need to fold... Oh, so I have folded them, but this bird just doesn't want to do anything with me. Oh, what is wrong with this bird? Oh, there you go. There you go. Took a fair bit of time to find out why this bird couldn't flap. But there you go. Maybe it's been staying in the heater too much. So maybe next time I need to limit myself on drying these toys up there. Because if they get too dry, they would actually struggle to fly. Moving along. Okay, let's just hope this one works. Ah, yes, finally. There you go. Obviously, the reason why these guys have took so long to dry, I think the reason why they were in the heater though, drying up there, is because so much of that detailing has been watercolorized, if that's a word. I think there's been a lot of watercolor activity going on here with the black, just trying to, you know, cover it fully in black. But to me, they just don't look like, you know, they're being fully black there. Maybe partially black there, because, you know, that's how I can sort of, you know, perceive things in a very different way. And funnily enough, I have to say, it's quite, you know, the aspect of just, you know, playing with watercolor or doing art with watercolor. Oh, it's a bit of sloppiness down on that tip of the beak. Although these birds have gone dry and hard, which is okay. I mean, it's not really a concern for me. But the troublesome part is that it makes it very hard to flap birds like these. But nevertheless, it's quite a nice looking product there, eh? Maybe I should do another one in a more felt tip market, a fully felt tip market sort of detailing. Okay, I would have preferred that. But nevertheless, it's still quite a nice looking flap product. Yeah, especially this one here. That really needs to take a bit of time. I think it really needs to get into some depth onto why sometimes these birds can be pretty hard to flap. Anyways, this one is done. Oh, it's just gone straight right behind it. I need to probably retrieve that one after making that video. Okay, moving along. It's this product here. It's called the Silver Gull Feeding Feud Trio versus, what's it called? Sea Bream Snapper Fish Duel 5-pack. And it costs about £3. Sorry about the train taking over in this video, guys. I didn't know what to say, eh? It's a flip-up origami toy. Here you go, that's the back of the packaging. Once again, we've got those anime symbols here. And once again, these two seagulls look quite argumentatively angry while this fish is crying with so many tears falling in its eyes though, for the fact that he's in utter peril. Let's go in and practice. And let's see how they're going to be like. Oh yeah, we've got some seagulls, obviously. The silver gulls, very similar in design to the black-headed gulls, but let's take a look at these snappers first, which are of course the fish that we're going to be talking about in this video. They actually feel quite melancholy, what it looks a bit, eh? Which is quite strange. This one here has got a very strange, faint-looking mouth. Maybe the mouth has gone a bit off though. But anyways, let's take a look at the seagulls. Mine. Okay, so that's what it would look like. And got red beaks, they've got red eye ring. There's its eyes in the front, just looking at, pointing at that direction there, I suppose, eh? There's its wings and its wingtips and stuff. There's its bum there. There you go, there's the other side of its wings here. Looks perfect. It actually does look fairly nice though. I can't fault with these toys. I have no qualms with the toys. maybe the problem I'm having is that fish having a bit of an off mouth. You know, things like toys, they are built to last, even though they're not always that perfect at putting out much detailing onto them, I suppose, but they are certainly built to last. Okay, that's something very major about these toys. I'm pretty much being, you know what I mean, eh? Okay, so there's the other one there. They all look quite angry as they point to that other side here, eh? As they're about to have a feeding feud. There you go. It looks quite nice over, eh? And thank God, oh wait, there's no name on that bird here, eh? I forgot to put a name on that one there, which is a bit strange. Hang on, I need to go ahead and grab a freaking pencil so I can continue, because I keep on forgetting putting names on birds, and I need to do them in every single model, which in a sense is quite embarrassing though, but I have to do it because I need to pretty much name these models just to be part of the final product. Okay, why are we doing loads and loads of editing? That's something quite weird. I don't know why we're actually doing so much editing and whatnot. Okay, here's the other silver gull with its head like that. Looks like, strangely enough, sometimes the beaks can also point down at times, which is quite weird. But nevertheless, it's such an amazing looking bird there. I've got a funny feeling this one is quite strange in the way, you know, the beak has been proportioned. I don't know what it is, but it looks totally interesting. Anyways, I'm going to put these guys back, and I think we're almost done and dusted because we've got two of these ducks to quack about, and it's these two here. We've got a 5-pack which costs about £3.99. These are Australian Pacific black ducks, which are like the Australasian cousins, or Australian cousins to the mallard ducks we have in our country. They're both the Origami toys, and of course here's the Australian Pacific black ducks. This one's a small flock 5-pack, which costs about £3.99. And this one here is a 12-pack, which is actually called the Swimming Flock 12-pack, or Swimming Big Flock 12-pack. Costs about £12.99 or £13. I'm actually going to open these up, both of them, because, you know, it actually doesn't look too bad. But what's even surprising about this 12-pack is that, look at the packaging. It looks like they're swimming in the water. Crikey, that looks so nice. I mean, for those who are real art people though, I have to say they are pretty much great experts at doing that. Oh, look at that. It's the Duck Army, guys. Well, not so Duck Army, Ducky Army though, because obviously they're not rubber ducks. You know, they're not the pet rubber ducks that you find in those stores, like the rubber chickens. But there you go. Look at that. We've got a, oh my god, look at that. We've got a Pacific Duck Army. Whack, whack. Oh my god. Crikey. So, those are the ones that came up from the 5-pack, and those are the ones that came up from the 12-pack. So, hopefully, this doesn't confuse us, I suppose. I think the ones in the 12-pack, they've actually got some extra detailing on the bottom of the heads, whereas those ones there on the 5-pack, they don't. They've just got like a plain, bottom without any lineage at the bottom though. But nevertheless, these ducks, they look amazing, and they've got like a good colour combinations of brown, but they've also got like green as well. I need to show you the speculums. I think that's what they're called, the speculums. And thank God I've made the ducks to however I want to, because that is something I'd actually like to see. And it's not too bad, I'll have to say. It's a fairly nice design of, how do you say it, of pretty much designing the ducks so well. Hey, you know what do you think? This is actually, not too bad indeed. Oh yeah. I don't mind these ducks so well, eh? It looks totally and utterly beautiful, eh? Woo! Mind you, I would definitely say, yeah, these ducks, they look quite good. There's one of the speculum sides here on the wings here, which is fairly nice. I have to say, making these toys, they are so awesome in the way I've actually designed them. This is so beautiful. I mean, there you go. Sometimes that green speculum can come in a different shade of green. Yes, it can be quite a bit of a how would you say it? A bit of a strange issue though, but it's not really that much of a major issue, and some of it is pretty much thickly done, others is pretty much thoroughly done in a thin way, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. Some of them are also verging to a bit of a bluish sort of green though, but most of the ducks I've got in this 12 pack, they've all got green speculums. And I would have never thought of doing a 12 pack of duck swimming. Oh, this one's lost its detailing. Oh no! Well, I need to come in and edit this duck. Yeah. I might as well need to edit those ducks before I'm too late. And what a lazy person I am. I think I forgot to do these two. I need to put them on back. And just pretty much edit to them along the way here. But those ones there from the 5 pack, I think they look pretty fine, eh? Okay, that looks quite nice. The speculums look good, and there you go. What I could have done is added some black lineage onto the duck tails. I suppose I think the 5 pack can sit there, and I might retrieve that Australian Raven 5 pack toy that I've just thrown right at the back part of my bedroom though. In a sense, I don't know why I'm talking Italy there. I'm sorry if I'm sounding rough and ready, because you notice how less confident I was when I did the angry rant. I mean, I was confident, but that is now my dissipating stage of being confident. Oh, crockies. I think that's probably about it in this video, eh? But I surely think maybe it's better for me to just take myself a bit of a break, though. But who knows? Okay, this photo is done and dusted. Oh, phew, thank God. But what I might do is I might come in and edit this 12 pack, so I might go ahead and do the wings in a much better way. Okay, here comes the repacking shot. Trying to round up all of these ducks, guys, like I do at the chicken co-op. But this time it's a duck roundup. Rounding up those ducks. It's like pretty much they've been tamed, I suppose. I mean, these are wild ducks, but yeah, that's what I mean, guys. I think that's it. So, if you really enjoyed in this very strange and rough and ready video, and I'm very sorry if this video has gone a bit iffy and rough and ready at times, please give this video a good like, subscribe for more Flip videos in the future, and I'm very sorry about the start of this video being iffy, because that Penguin Cardboard product just got itself ripped. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.